students, today we have to discuss the errors in a measurement. What is that errors in a measurement? Student, whenever you are measuring any quantity by help of the instrument, that one term that uncertainty comes in the measurement. During the measurement, you will be not finding the exact value. Some uncertain measurement will be coming into play, and that uncertainty is actually there will be the difference between the measured value and the true value. The difference whichever comes during the measurement is called the error. So you tell that error is a measurement is equal to the difference. The error in the measurement is equal to the difference between the true value and the measured value of the quantity. What is the exact value and whatever you measure, the difference. More and more the difference will be very and very less, then you tell that measurement is accurate one. If the difference is very great or large difference if you are finding, then you tell the error is very big in magnitude, that is mistake. So error means very small in quantity, and that measurement is to be told as the accuracy whenever the true value and the measured value, the difference between the true value and measured value will be very small. In that case, we tell that quantity is the measurement is an accurate one. So during that, whenever you are measuring the quantity, the two terms comes here. One is the accuracy, another is the precision. What is that accuracy? Accuracy, it refers to the closeness of a measurement. It refers to the closeness of the measurement to the true value of the physical quantity. How that measured value is very closer to the true value, that is the accuracy. And precision, what is that precision? Precision means it refers to the resolution or the limit to which the quantity is measured. And clearly the precision is determined by the least count. Before that, I would like to discuss about the least count. What is the least count? It is the minimum value that an instrument can measure. Suppose if we talk about the meter scale. If you think for the meter scale, the minimum length that can be measured by the meter scale is that 1 millimeter, 1 mm. If you come for that vernier caliper, so you will be finding 0.01 mm. So like that, the least count, that means the minimum value that the instrument can measure, that is measuring, or this is giving idea about the precision of that measurement. So how closely the measured, how closely, that means how it is resolved. That means that to tell if the least count is very and very less, much smaller least count, the highly resolved. Resolution means that you can measure up to the minimum least count. Minimum, if more the least count, if the instrument is having very small least count, that is very highly precise. So for example, if we talk about for that accuracy and precision, what is that one? Suppose a quantity, a length is measured by 2.47 centimeter. If it is measured by 2.47 centimeter, and actual value is 2.50 centimeter. So what will be the difference between these two? The difference between these two measurement equal to 0.03. This is the true value. This is the true value, and this is the measured value. The difference between true value and the measured value is 0.03 centimeter. And if another instrument, if you measure this quantity by the another instrument, that is 2.478 centimeter, and it is measured by 2.478 centimeter, but actual value is the true value is the 2.500. The difference is that 0.022. So out of these two, if you think for that which value is very closer, which measured value is very closer to that of the true value, so that is 0.03, it is 0.022. That means this is smaller than that one. That is 0.022 is smaller than 0.03. So this measured value is very closer to the true value. So this measured value is called the accurate one. Accurate is this one. And if you think for the precision, what is that precision? So in the above value 2.47, the least count used equal to 0.01, because after decimal already we have taken 2 digits, and here after decimal we have taken the 3 digits. So here the 0.01, and in this case the least count equal to 0.001. So this is very smallest least count. So by this instrument the instrument which is used to measure this quantity, that is 2.478, is having the least count 0.001 centimeter. So what happens? This is highly precise. So this measurement is more accurate and precise also. Precise. So this is all about your accuracy and precision. So whenever you are measuring the quantity, whenever you are thinking for the errors, you have to give the attention particularly the accuracy and precision of the measurement. Precision means it is totally depending upon the least count of the measurement. Accurate means actually the measured value should be how it is close to that of the true value, how it is nearer to the true value. And in addition with that, we are having the different types of error. What are the different types of error? The one is the constant error. Constant error means actually during the measurement we can find the error in constant manner, in one directional manner, in one direction, that is either in positive direction or in negative direction, in constant manner, in the same, but it means that the measurement will be affected by a constant term, that is the constant error. Another is the systematic error. What is the systematic error? The systematic error, that whichever is you are finding it by the systematic manner. That means the systematic error are of three types. One is the instrumental error, another B is the error due to the imperfection, and C is the personal error. What is that systematic instrumental error? These instrumental errors are actually, it is due to the inbuilt that is the instrumental error, inbuilt defect or inbuilt defect of the instrument, that instrumental error. That already instrument is having the inbuilt defect, that is called the instrumental error. And another is the error due to imperfection. That means whenever you are measuring the measurement, due to some measuring techniques, that the error which comes into play is called error due to the imperfection. And another is the personal error, the error which comes into play due to the personal habit of a person, that is called the personal error. Another random error due to the carelessness of a person, if the person is measuring, or due to the carelessness of the observer, that the error which comes into play is called the random error. And least count error, that comes due to the least count of the measuring instrument. So these are the different types of error. It is not so important at all to remember all these things, because only thing is that you have to remember the instrumental error. That instrumental error are the zero error, that is due to the defective alignment of the instrument. Zero error, that will be discussed later on. Now above all that, we should discuss about what is that absolute error, relative error and percentage error. So what is that absolute error? Absolute error, simple thing is that absolute error, it is the difference between the measured value and the true value. It is the difference between measured value to its true value. Or we can tell it as absolute error if a quantity x is measured as x plus or minus delta x, then delta x is called absolute error. This is absolute error. Suppose for example, if you talk about a quantity, the true value is suppose the length of a rod, suppose the length of a rod is measured as
2.5 meter, 2.4 meter you take it. The length of a rod which is of a 2.5 meter, suppose if it is the true rod length, the true length is 2.5 meter and the measured length equal to, measured length is 2.4 meter, then absolute error will be here, absolute error equal to 2.5 minus 2.4, so just equal to 0.1 meter is the absolute error. So that is the difference, only the difference of that, the absolute error. So what is that mean absolute error? If you take the average of all the absolute error, is called the mean absolute error, and that is denoted as delta x bar. Similarly, we talk about the relative error. It is the, what is that relative error? Relative error. It is the ratio between absolute error, it is the ratio between average value of absolute error to its true value. It is the ratio between mean absolute error to its true value, to its mean value. We can talk about the mean value. So whatever that is, a relative error is told as, a relative error is delta x bar upon the x bar. Similarly, if you talk about the percentage error is equal to relative error multiplied with 100. That is equal to delta x bar upon x bar into 100, that is the percentage error. Suppose if you take up that example for that, the length of a rod, the length of a rod is measured by, the length of a rod is measured by different observer, as, suppose first observer is measuring it as the 2 point if you talk about the 49, and that is 2.49 meter, and second observer is stating 2.50 meter, third one is 2.51 meter, and that is fourth one is taking is 2.50 meter, and another is also 2.50 meter. If you are measuring in this manner, the 5 observers are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the mean value? If you talk about the mean value, that is mean value is, if you talk about the mean value, that is the x bar. What is the mean value of this measured? 5 measurement, that's the, you can take the mean value of this 5 measurement. So it will be 2.4549, 2.49 plus 2.50 plus 2.51 plus 2.50 plus 2.50 divided by 5. So this will be equal to 2.5. That will be equal to 2.50 meter is the mean value, that is the true value, that is the actually true value. That is true value. So what is the absolute error? So average absolute error, what will be the average absolute error? Absolute error. If you take up the average absolute error, that will be the delta x bar, that will be equal to absolute error. That is true value already is you are knowing 2.50, and the difference between 2.50 2.49. So difference will be equal to 0. You can take out the 0.1. Difference is a 0.01. So because you have to take the difference, not minus and plus. Plus 2.50, 2.50. Difference is 0.00. Plus, in this case you get the difference is 0.01. In this case you get the difference is 0.00. In this case you also get the 0.00 divided by 5. So this will be equal to 0.01, 0.01, 0.02, 0.02 divided upon 5. So this will equal to 0.004. 0.004. That is the mean absolute error. You are finding the absolute error means that is the difference between the true value and the measured value, that you have taken the difference, that is 0.01 plus 0.00 like that, and we are getting the mean absolute error is 0.04. So what is the relative error? So in this case the relative error that is equal to delta x bar upon x bar, that is the delta x bar upon x bar. So this will be equal to 0.004 upon x bar equal to 2.5. That is the relative error you have to calculate. If you talk about the percentage error, so it will be equal to 0.004 upon 2.5 multiplied 100. So in this manner you can calculate. So this will be equal to you can talk about the that is 4 upon 25, that is equal to into 4 upon 25 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power that is equal to, that is 10 to the power minus 1 into 100, and this will be equal to 4 upon 25 into 10 to the power 3, that is 3, that is equal to 4 by 25. 4 by 25, that is equal to this percentage. This percentage you are getting the percentage error in this measurement. So accordingly you can calculate the relative error, percentage error and absolute error of the measurement. Thank you.